Hello, welcome to Lotsy Crochet channel where I could share my crochet projects with you. In the tutorial today, let's crochet this cute gnome with me, a free design from Thread.Yarns, a very generous designer I have to say, with a lot of nice works that shared for free, and you can find her information in the description below. It's very easy and simple to make this guide. So if you are new to crochet or if you haven't done crocheting before, then he is a good option to work on. Also, if my sharing is useful to you in some ways, then please kindly give me a like and subscribe to my channel. That would be the biggest support from you to me. Let's have a look at the material from the author. So it's cotton yarn. Then string size about 2mm and the hook size here is 3mm. You can also use the hook size around like 2.5mm. But because I love tiny stuff, so I'm using Vietnam cotton yarn. String size is 1mm and the hook I'm gonna use is 1mm too. And in here I strongly recommend you to use the same yarn string size as the author for the trees or the house decoration. Okay? Now we're gonna make the head and the body. So it starts with red yarn. And in the first round, it's the magic ring with 6 single crochet inside. So if you are new to crochet, here's how you can do for the magic ring in the easiest way. Or in the most easy way. I'm not sure how to do it. Alright, so here is the yarn on the table. The short yarn part here. Now your hand, you take the yarn, the long part one, and you put it over the short one. Now you have a circle like this with a crossing point here. Now let's just touch the crossing area tightly and bring them up. This long yarn, hold it between these 2 fingers and your fingers in the right hand. Let's insert it into the big circle. Touch the yarn here and pull it through the circle. And then next step, you twist it like I do. So we have the second circle but smaller. Now let's just insert your fingers, 2 fingers into the second circle. Touch the yarn and pull it. So just pull it. Yeah, that's how we complete for the magic ring. To double check, let's just pull this short yarn, pull it. If this part, if it can be adjustable, so it means that you do it in the correct way. In this part also, just pull it. Yeah, that's how we have the magic ring. Please just replay the clip if you haven't cleared it enough. Right, now I wrap the yarn and I crochet 6 single crochet into the magic ring. So if you are new to crochet, here's how we're gonna do. Let's hold the circle like I do. So here's the hook and we're gonna start to insert the hook into the circle, the big one. Insert it. Now we put the hook over the yarn. Alright? And then we pull the yarn through the circle. Now on the hook is 2 loops here. So we're gonna wrap the yarn around the hook and pull the yarn through these 2 loops. So we have 1 single crochet. Okay? The next single crochet, we're gonna repeat it, which is first we insert the hook into the ring. Take the yarn over, move the hook over the yarn and pull the yarn through the circle. And then wrap the yarn around the hook and pull it through these 2 loops on the hooks. Alright, so now we just complete the second single crochet. The third one, just repeat it. I'm gonna do it in the faster speed, okay? 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you are totally new to crochet, so let's determine the stitch and stitches. In here we have 6 single crochet it into the magic ring. So every first step we're gonna insert or we're gonna put the hook through the ring. Alright, now in here it's 6 single crochet, which also means there are 6 stitches, and here is the stitch. Here is 1 stitch. Here is 2 stitch. Sorry, which means the second stitch, the third one, fourth one, fifth, and 6th. Okay. So as you can see, for the crochet, for the very new crocheter, for example, this one is a stitch, and you're gonna see. Hang on, let me. Okay, so for this stitch, you will see there is 2 loops. This one, the one that closer to you. This one, the one that closer to you, we call it as a front loop. And the one that further, this one, we call it as back loop. So for every stitch, we have front loop and back loop. When we count it, and we see there are 6 stitches on the ring. Now we're gonna close the ring, and we finish the first row. So for this short yarn, let's pull it tightly. See? So we have a half of a circle, and then we're gonna do a lip stitch to close this. From the last stitch, we're gonna insert the hook into the first stitch. Here, insert the hook through 2 loops. Here, wrap the yarn around the hook and pull the yarn through these 2 loops. Now we have 2 loops on the hook, but we do not take the yarn. We just keep pulling the yarn through like I do. So that's how we finish the first row with 6 single crochet into a magic ring. For this long yarn, you can cut it. Just cut it. Alright, now also for the new crocheter, I suggest you to have a block pin to block the last stitch that you just worked. Block it. Now we move to round 2 with 6 increased single crochet. So here's how we're gonna do for the 6 increased single crochet. Let's count first. Here, we skip this stitch and we work from this stitch 1, 2. Oh my god, it's so hard for you to see. Here, let's just skip this stitch. See the yarn here? Skip it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now we continue with increase single crochet. So here is the next stitch, and we're gonna crochet 2 single crochet into this stitch. The first single crochet is here. Insert the hook, wrap the yarn, pull the yarn, have 2 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn one more time and pull it through 2 loops. So here's the first stitch. Also in the same insert area in the same stitch, we're gonna keep insert the hook one more time. Wrap the yarn, pull the yarn through, have 2 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn, pull it through one more time. So for the same stitch or for one area with 2 times inserting, we have 2 loops here, 1, 2, 1 and 2. So that's why we call it increase single crochet. So from this single crochet, we increase it from 1 to 2. Moving on, we just keep repeating it. So here is the next stitch, and we're gonna make 2 single crochet into this stitch. The first one, insert the hook, take the yarn, pull the yarn, wrap the yarn, pull it one more time. Here's 1 stitch. Also, we insert in the same stitch, in the same area. Take the yarn, pull the yarn, wrap the yarn, pull it. Okay, do it one more time. In the next stitch, I will do it in the faster speed. So in the same hook, I mean in the same area, just do a single crochet twice there, which means you insert the hook into the same area for 2 times. So we have 2 single crochet. This is the normal single crochet. I'm sorry, this is the normal increase single crochet. Later I'm gonna show you the invisible increase single crochet. Okay, so we finished the second row. If you are completely new to crochet, then I strongly suggest you to recount for the number of stitches on the after crochet the second row in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So which means I do it in correct way. Let's move to round 3. Rules for round 3 is 1 single crochet and 1 increase single crochet. We repeat this rule for 6 times. So in here it should be single crochet, then increase single crochet in this stitch, then single crochet and increase single crochet. Next, single crochet and increase. So just after every single crochet, we want to do an increase single crochet. Alright, let's start. Actually, I prefer to use smaller hook. It makes me crochet easier. Alright, in here, let's make single crochet, then increase single crochet, which means you make single crochet, 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Okay, now it's single, then increase. So in this stitch we're gonna crochet 2 single crochet, so 1 single crochet and 2 single crochet into the same area. Alright, now it's single, then increase, single, increase, single, increase, see it? Single and increase, so we complete the row. And once again, if you are totally new to crochet, then I strongly suggest you to recount for the number of stitches that you have after row 3. So from here until here, from the beginning to the very last row, to the very last stitch, it should be 18 stitches. So let's count it. If you have 18 stitches, it means you still do it in the correct way. Now we will move to row 4. In row 4, the rules is 2 single crochet and 1 increase single crochet. Now I will not do the normal stitches with you in this row, and then move to row 5. Let's come to a new technique. Okay, so 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet into the next stitch here. Let me talk about it first. So just in case everyone is new to crochet here, so here you see in here is the next stitch. In the next stitch, it should be single crochet and then still single crochet. After 2 single crochet, we move to 1 increase single crochet. So in this area is an increase single crochet. Then we have single, single, increase, single, single, increase. Alright, single, single, increase. Repeat it for 6 times. So now let's practice. In here it's single, single, 2 single, and then we have 1 increase, 1 and 2. Cool. Now you're gonna see it's pretty easy to recognize the increase single crochet here. Here. See? Here. Because we crochet it 2 stitches into the same stitch. So in this normal way, when you're gonna do the crochet projects for, if you do the big, no, how can I say, I'm gonna show you the better way to work with the increase single crochet in the next row. So if you are new to crochet, or if you have never heard about the invisible increase single crochet, so in the next stitch we all gonna see. So in here, single and increase, move to row 5. The new rules we gonna apply is 3 single crochet and 1 increase. So 1 single, 2 single, and 3 single. Then we have increase single crochet. Next, just 3 single crochet, then increase single crochet. 1, 2, 3 single crochet and 1 increase single crochet. With this rule, we're gonna apply it for 6 times. Let's practice. In here, let's make single crochet and then single crochet, and the last single crochet, the third one. Okay, move to the next stitch in here, which is increase single crochet. So in this row, let's do the invisible increase to make the shape of our crochet turning to be better. So in the next stitch here, in this stitch you would see there are 2 loops on my hook. Now the one that closer to you, we call it as the front loop, and the further is back loop. Okay, so at first we're gonna do single crochet, but in the back loop only. So let's see how do I insert my hook in here. Touch here, and we insert the hook into the back loop only. Wrap the yarn or take the yarn, pull it through the back loop. Now we have 2 loops on the hook. Just do it normally. Wrap the yarn and pull it through. So that's how we complete the first single crochet into the next stitch. Now it's increase single crochet, so we're gonna crochet 1 more single crochet. But in this time, let's insert the hook through 2 loops here. Wrap the yarn, pull the yarn through 2 loops, take yarn through. That's how we complete the increase single crochet in the next stitch. And when we do it for long, the project gonna look very nice. Okay, continue. 3 single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Then we have single crochet. Let's apply the invisible increase. So back loop only. Take the yarn through. Wrap yarn, take the yarn through. Now insert the hook and through 2 loops. Wrap yarn. That's how we have increased single crochet. Let's just repeat it. 3 single crochet and 1 increase. Oh shit. Here. Okay, I believe that from now on you really know how to do for the single crochet and increase single crochet. My suggest or my advice for you, if you are totally new to crochet, please just keep applying for the invisible increase from now on. For every single crochet project that you're gonna do, just apply the invisible single crochet, invisible increase single crochet, sorry. In here it's round 6 and round 7. From here I'm gonna show you how to read and follow the written pattern by your own. So let's see here, MR stands for magic ring. We take the M and the R, so MR, magic ring. SC, similar, single crochet. INC in here is increase single crochet, and reverse to increase single crochet or opposites, meaning we have decrease. So decrease single crochet. SLSD, slip stitch, and BLO, back loop only. Alright, so you can see here for R6, which means for round 6 it's 4 single crochet and 1 increase single crochet. Repeat it for 6 times, and the total stitches in the end of round 6 is 36. Similar in round 7, we have 5 single crochet and 1 increase single crochet. Repeat it for 6 times, and total stitches in the end of round 7 is 42. In some Asia countries, especially in crocheting, they're gonna write in this type of symbol. With round 6, it still stands for R6, but for the increase single crochet, for the single crochet, it gonna be present at an X. So for single crochet in here, it will equal to 4x. You know why? In here, if you crochet exactly like the way I do, then you will see the X here the X here. It's not so easy to see in this, but here, let's see. See the X? Here, X, 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 X. So it stands for single crochet, but in the symbol, so we have X here for single crochet with the X. Alright, and increase single crochet, they will stand on presented as V. In V here, you can imagine like we have one stitch here, and we increase for 2 stitches. So that's why we have the V here. From here increases. So for single crochet as 4x and increase, we're gonna write it as a V here. Repeat these rules for 6 times, and the total stitches we have is still 36. Easy. For the decrease, for example, then the symbol is gonna be the A. Exactly, it's just like the opposite side of the V. See? But from letter, we're gonna put the A. And you can imagine that from 2 stitches. Now we gather at 2, or we decrease it from 2, we decrease it to 1. So that's why we have this shape, and we put A for easier remember. For remember easily. Alright. So decrease, you can remember it is an A. Round 7, I just write here as an example. Not sure if anyone gonna use it later. So 5x and V. Here exact 6 and 42. Alright. I hope it's helpful to you in reading patterns, not only in English but also in other languages, especially for Asia or Asian patterns. Okay. So in here I complete round 7 with total stitches is 42. Now I'm gonna crochet round 8 with 42 single crochet, but in the back loop only. Let's see. Let's move this one. So round 8, we're gonna do full of single crochet, but in back loop only. So it's not complicated, it's pretty easy. We now touch in the back loop only, semi hook, touch the back loop only, and crochet the single crochet. 1, 2. In the next stitch, we just repeat it by touch the back loop only, and we crochet in the back loop only. Repeat it. Easy. It's very easy. So you just keep repeating it and keep crocheting it full of single crochet here, and I'm gonna see you in the end of row 8, which is 42 single crochet, but we crochet it in the back loop only. So you just keep repeating this process until the end of the row. Okay, see you in the end of row 8. So in here I just complete round 8 with 42 single crochet in the back loop only. Next, from round 9 until round 13, they are full of single crochets, which is 42 single crochet. Just make a normal single crochet. So we insert the hook into through 2 loops normally. Take yarn through, wrap the yarn, so we complete 1. Insert the hook, pull the yarn through, and wrap the yarn, pull the yarn through. So you just repeat it. Route 9, 42 single crochet. Same for route 10, 11, 12, and 13. So I'm gonna see you in the end of route 13 with 42 single crochet. I'm staying in some very last stitch of route 13, and because in route 14 and route 15 is gonna be yarn in black, so in the last stitch of route 13 I'm gonna change the yarn like this. See, here's the last stitch, and I'm gonna do the single crochet into this step, and then I will hold the yarn. Take the black one, wrap the black around your finger, and I got that start to change the color like this. Hold it here, wrap the yarn, the black one, and pull it. That's how we end up the last stitch of route 13. And then from route 14 and 14 and 15, it's full of single crochet, but in the black yarn. So from now on, we're gonna crochet with this yarn to make sure the black one will be crocheted tightly into the project. Okay, so just crochet normally with single crochet but in the black yarn. So we insert it, take the yarn through, and take the yarn through one more time. So yeah, you crochet round 14 with full of single crochet in black yarn. Repeat it for round 15, and then we're gonna change color in round 16. So I'm gonna see you in the end of round 15 with 42 single crochet in black. Okay, it's row 15, and we're gonna start to change color in the very last stitch of row 15, just similar to what we just did. In the last stitch, insert the hook, take the yarn through, and hang on here. We're gonna change the yarn to red here. See, pull the red through. So that's how we got the new yarn color. Okay, let's see. Round 15 to round 40. From round 16 until round 21. They are full of single crochet, which is 42 single crochet. So just keep repeating it, full of single crochet from round 16 to round 21. So I'm gonna see you in the end of round 21, and then we're gonna start to work on a new stitch, which is decrease single crochet and invisible decrease single crochet. If you are new to crochet, so please do not skip or turn off the clip. Okay, right, so see you in the end of round 21. so I just finished row 21 here and start from row 22 to the end of the head and body, which is row 27. We're gonna start to decrease. Alright, let's return to row 22. The rules we're gonna apply is 5 single crochet and 1 decrease, so just make the normal single crochet first with 5 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. After 5 single crochet is a decrease. For the decrease, I'm gonna just show you how to crochet with invisible decrease, because with the normal decrease is not so, it's just like not so advised to be used, or trust me, just try to use the invisible one. Alright, so for the decrease, we're gonna make these 2 stitches turning to be 1. Alright, and we will just work on the front loop. Just work on the front loop only of these 2 stitches. Let's come to the practice. So we are gonna insert my hook into the first stitch with front loop only, and then I'm gonna keep to touch and insert my hook into the next stitch, but in the front loop only. See? So now I just insert my hook through 2 front loops in the next 2 stitches, like this. Now we're gonna take the yarn, just wrap the yarn, take it through these 2 loops, like this. And last step, wrap the yarn and pull it through these 2 loops. Now we just make 2 stitches turning to be 1, which means for decrease single crochet, and the way we did is invisible decrease. To keep crocheting, we're gonna repeat the same rules for 5 more times, which is 5 single crochet and 1 decrease. So let's just repeat it by making 5 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Continue, it's a decrease. So insert your hook into the next stitch, but touch the front loop only. So here, front loop only. Now keep touching the front loop only in the next stitch. See? Take the yarn and pull the yarn through these 2 front loops. Alright. Now wrap the yarn and pull it through. So that's how we complete the decrease, the invisible decrease. I believe that everyone can do it right now. So 5 single crochet, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and decrease. See? Just start from round, let's just start from round 23 to row 27, which is the last row of the head and the body. I'm gonna show you the script or the written pattern on the screen. Let's try to look at it and crochet by your own without my guiding, because I'm pretty sure that you can do it, and it's also like a practice time for you to read the written pattern without any guideline. So It's gonna help you lots for staying independent from other YouTuber. For 2, 3, yeah. It's pretty easy. You just keep decreasing. Here is 5 single crochet and 1 decrease, then the next one is supposed to be 4 single crochet and then 1 decrease. Next is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 6 decrease. Just leave me any comment if you have any difficulties while crocheting by your own through this part, because it's pretty basic and we just repeat what we just did from the beginning until now. Alright, so I'm gonna see you in the end of row 27. Please remember to stop the cotton around row 25 or row 26. Okay? So in this part is the end of row 27 with 6 decrease. And once again, let's try to make the invisible decrease so your item will look smoothly without any holes. I mean compared to the normal decrease. Okay. Alright, so let's just cut the yarn. Leave a little bit long yarn like this so we can sew it later. Let's just pull this one. Okay. Later we're gonna sew the needle here and we're gonna close this gap. So yeah, like this. Okay, now we move to the arm and the nose. Let's start with the arm first. For the arm, we start with the skin color, and for the first row, we make magic ring. Here is the second way of making magic ring. I'm gonna hold the short yarn into my arms with 3 fingers like this, and for this long yarn, I'm gonna wrap it on my finger like this to make an X, to see the X later. And here is the crossing point. I will hold it tightly by my thumb and I pull the yarn out of the finger. Now you will see here is a circle. Just hold this part tightly. And for this long yarn, let's hold it between these 2 fingers. And the hook, we're gonna insert the hook through the circle. Put the hook over the yarn and pull the yarn through the circle. And then we also twist it. After twisting, we're gonna wrap the yarn around the hook and we pull the yarn through this small hole. That's how we complete doing the magic ring. Okay. We're gonna crochet 6 single crochet into this magic ring. So insert the hook, take the yarn, pull the yarn through, wrap the yarn, pull the yarn through. So 1, insert the hook, take the yarn through, wrap the yarn and pull the yarn through. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now we close the ring by pull the short yarn, and we make a lip stitch. So from the last stitch here, we insert the hook into the first stitch here, take the yarn through the first stitch, and then we still that yarn, pull it through the last stitch. So we just complete the magic ring with 6 single crochet. Now I take a block pin to block the last stitch. Let's see the second row. The second row we apply the rule is 1 single crochet and an increase. Repeat it for 3 times. Okay, so first one is an increase. It's a single crochet here, single, and then we come to the increase. Let's take an invisible increase. I strongly recommend everyone, if you are new to crochet, try to apply the invisible increase. Then your final product is gonna look pretty nice. Alright, and now it's increase. Alright, that's complete for row 13. Now for row 14, we will need to fold it in half, like this. Fold it, and then we make 2 single crochet. 2 single crochet. Let's just leave this one. So for the single crochet, we will just we just insert the hook from this side and to the other side, like that. Okay, and now we can just make one more chance to block the yarn, and we pull the yarn and we cut the yarn. Make sure to leave a long yarn so we can sew it later. Where's my scissors? Here. This is the last stitch of row 4. And then I could see that the nose is turning to be pretty big. Alright, I'm gonna show you how to end up or how to close the yarn when you crochet a row like this. So at first, let's just leave a long yarn so we can sew it later. Now from the last stitch here, let's just pull all the yarn through. At first, let's just pull all the yarn through here. Okay, now let's see. Here is the next stitch. We skip this stitch and we touch the hook into the next stitch, and then here is the yarn over and pull the yarn through. Pull all the yarn, and then we turn to the last stitch here. See it? We take the yarn and we pull the yarn through. to it. And that's how we complete to close the thing that in circle shape. Let's just cut this one. Now we move to the body and the head decoration. Let's just take a part of the body that looks smoothly. Okay, I will take this shape. Alright, so I just relocated the eyes, so each eyes, between these two eyes, they are 4 stitches apart. Okay, and for embroidering the eyes, I need to have the yarn in white and in black like this, and a needle, because I'm using a small items, so the needle I'm gonna use is supposed to be small, and it just make the embroidery turning to be easier. For the black yarn, I gonna separate it a little bit here. See? Separate it a little bit. I gonna temporarily take this knot out. Okay, and for this area, I gonna insert the needle here. So I gonna take this part and this part. Okay, not so sure how to describe it, but let's just try to do it so that you can see more clearly. So we insert the needle inside, and we're gonna take the needle here, which is just above the marking area, which is below the marking area, sorry. Pull the yarn, leave a short part here so we can. Alright, now let's take this part as the next point that we're gonna use. So I'm gonna insert the needle here in this place. Okay, and I put it up here. Let's just take it here. And then we pull this one. Okay. See? Now we're gonna insert the needle here. Here. See? Now we just keep to actually I'm not good at eye sewing, honestly, so let's just take the way I'm embroider the eyes as one reference, and you totally can do it in your own ways, because as said in the beginning, I'm new to crochet and I'm new to embroidery too. I'm trying to embroider the eyes as much as I can, so I can get used to the eyes embroidery, and I can find the easier way for me to embroider the eyes with less struggling. So I think the key point here is we try to use small needles for embroidery, and we learned from others crocheters like how to make the curve lines, how to make a circle lines, and from that it's supposed to be easier for us to embroidery. Oops, it's so hard to insert it through here. Hang on. Normally with the embroidery I will need this tool to help me insert the needle like that. Got to pull it. Right.
So just repeat the way you do these eyes to the other side. Okay, so now I have here the black one, which is in a little bit like, wow, how, yeah, I have struggling a little bit, so I'm gonna insert the yarn here, the needle here. That's it. So move to this eyes at C, we're gonna seal the needle from this line until this line. Okay. I'm gonna insert the yarn here, insert the needle here. And here is the point that I'm supposed to insert the needle. Now just put a gap here. You see this point? We're gonna insert the needle from here until here. See the yarn. Insert the needle here and put it back into this area. Okay, that's how we have this part. Keep moving on, we just keep to insert. Actually, we can redo the same method. See? For bigger yarn, it will turn to be much easier. eyes like this. See? For the second time of embroidery, it's turning to be faster because we can take experience from the period 1. Oops, it's not so easy for me to insert. Yeah. Okay. Now we have 2 eyes like this. We got to move to the white yarn. With the same method, we're gonna separate the white yarn. But actually, it's up to you. So in here we have white yarn. What we want to do, we're gonna make a white part here. Let's just insert the white one from side of the head and insert it. Oops. In this area. Okay. We gotta insert the eyes here. See it? Okay. Now we got well, let's just move it from side here. See? So after having the yarn here, let's look at this closely. Put the needle here, and I'm gonna take one row here. And we put it here. Insert the yarn. Try to hold this part of the yarn, okay? Just hold this one. This part's supposed to be whole. And we just pull the needle. Pull it, pull it. That's how we have the white part here. But if you gotta feel like this area is supposed to be bigger, you can always turn back to make it bigger. Like insert the needle here. Okay. I got insert the needle from this area into this area. Just similar to what we did. Now we make a curve here. So I'm gonna start to insert. Here's what I'm starting. So I got to insert the needle into this area. Okay. would make a curve like this. Curve like this. So let's say it's from here until here. Say like this. Insert the hook here. I'm gonna insert the... Well, actually it's not so easy for me to describe, so I hope that somehow just look at the way I do and then you can take experience. And you can know how to do it. See? Insert the hook here. And then I enter this area and I got to redo what I just did. Okay. It's about here. Okay, so I insert here. So that's how I complete the eyes embroidery, and you can see here is the eyes. If you want it to be like look more cute, you can add the how to describe for this part. Alright, let's just let me do it. This. Yeah, inside here. No. Oops, here. Okay, put it here. More cute, eh? Alright, put it here. Much more cute, eh? Right. Now we can add the nose.
So this is how we complete doing the eyes. Here is the face after we add the nose here. Okay, let's see how we got to do it. Again, I got to use the needle.
Here is the needle again. I just seal it into the yarn, and once again I'm using small needle. When I finish the eyes, I'm still using the small yarn, a small needle, because I'm using small yarns, so the small needle is fine for me. Okay, now I would keep sewing. Actually, I just put the needle from this area into another area randomly to make sure somehow the part that I want to sew is stick with the body. That's all. There's no tip for sewing. There's no tip to sew for me because I'm still doing the sewing very randomly. Because so far I'm still like lazy in finding a source for learning how to sew parts and parts, so I just do the thing in the way that I thought it's fine. Wow, yeah, it looks okay. See? Okay. I think for this big nose, I will stuff a bit cotton inside. Let's just take this. More in shape. It looks more in shape. That's how I complete the nose. I already complete the beer.
So I just cut all the yarn here, and here is what we have at the moment. And you could see here I just complete doing the beer, and I already have a short clip to guide everyone like how to attach hairs on the doll, and you can apply the same method on how to have this beer. I will add the link on the clip description. Okay, so for example, here is where we gonna locate the beer. Just for example, okay, and we gonna let's see, we gonna add the arms. Oh no, let's
here's what we have at the moment with the two arms. Where's another? Here. With the two arms, and you're gonna make the head. It's pretty easy to make the head with the old method that we have been using from the beginning until now. So I'm gonna leave the pattern on the screen as you could see. So let's just take time to crochet and to practice how to read the pattern on the screen. And for any difficulties, please just feel free to leave me a comment, then I'm gonna answer it. Okay. Here's head, hat. That's what I'm gonna put on. I normally use the black pin to locate the start area before I sew it. Okay, in the arms. Let's take it from here. Hold the beer. Okay. Okay. From what I understand, then this design is for trees hanging, which means people, after finish this project, people will hang it on the tree, the Christmas tree. But I do not have Christmas tree here, so I would love to put him on my working desk. So I prefer to put him a leg so that he can sit on my laptop or on other place. So I'm gonna put the leg here. And I will also put the pattern for the leg on the screen so that you can have a look and you can do it if you want to make the leg too. It's pretty easy and simple with full of single crochet. Increase single crochet and decrease so you can practice crocheting it. Alright, now we're gonna do for the sewing. But exactly, I'm not so good at sewing, so I suggest you to search on YouTube for like how to sew amigurumi part for your crochet projects. Okay. Once again, I'm not so good at sewing, so I'm not good at sewing at all. So you can sew the part by in your own way. Normally I just sew in random ways to make sure that the parts can be attached into the body. And the sewing part is always the hardest part, or the part that I dislike the most. Okay, and then Let's just do the same for other parts.